Hello, everybody, with lots of love and respect to all of you. I have so many stories to say because they're holding my mind still. I cannot fully flow in it because they're fighting truth not to come out. I tell you a story. I was in the Penang and somebody wanna meditate with me for 3 days. In second day, he reached enlightenment, started laughing in front of me. And right away he said, come and just help my wife and help others. And he started inviting many people to come and see. And I asked him, all the friends you want to invite, you write it down by numbers. I tell you which number I want. And this, because he was a very known person, he was in a spiritual life almost 20 years, that person. And all the way to Singapore, everywhere they heard that all these friends and everybody going to come. One of the friends is just contacting us and said he want to just come, and I look, I see he's not ready. I told the wife of that host, I was in his house. His name was a TG, short for something. I don't know what was that, TGU. And his wife, I told her, just tell that man, if he willing to leave all this belief and idea behind and come, he will come. And as soon as she told him, he said, no, I cannot leave all my belief behind. How can I do that? It's impossible. Anyway, it's just, I said, then he's not ready. Later on, this time I passed and things happen, and then friends invite me to Singapore. That brother of that host, he was a doctor, retired doctor, and he and his friends invite me to Singapore. I didn't know who it is. When I gone to Singapore, I saw same man who I told him is not ready. He was that who invite me behind. But that time, when is it just judgment day started, 3 days, 4 days later, judgment day started actually there. I could not have any clothes on me. It was burning my skins. And I took everything I had, I put it out. I had a bed sheet. I wrapped myself around that bed sheet around me. And that landlord I was staying, his wife was very uncomfortable to see me. I wrapped the bed sheet around me, and uh, I see she's very just complaining. And finally, with the brother of that host, I gone to the town and find some monk's robe and put that one on me. Not fully like a monk, but it's just I could not have anything. I had to be all naked or have something around me. Then like that, I gone to Singapore. When this man, as soon he saw me have that cloth around me, piece of cloth, he said, "What? You imitating this and that and that?" I start to judging and judging and judging. He just from in that moment he put back and just gone another direction. I said, "Yeah, I told you are not ready. You don't know even why I put that one around me." But anyway, because they already booked a hotel for me, I stayed there 4 days. And he sent a message, I cannot support you anymore. I said, okay. From Penang, that host I was in his house, he had many friends in Singapore. He told many people, there are 4 people in the last night I was there. They came in my room and want to see me and meditate with me. One of them, his name was a KK. I don't know what is that short is, but anyway, he's and his wife. Another person was just, they call him a birdman. I heard about him a lot. And I talked to him, who's the birdman? That said, he's the birdman. Then I look at him and say, you're a cageman, not a birdman. He said, yeah, I saw one healer. I say, I dreaming all the time in my life. I was flying in the night, in the dreaming. But after that, I saw one healer, Chinese healer. After that, I could not fly anymore. And I am so sad. I say, okay, meditate with me a little bit. As soon as I do meditation, in less than 2-3 minutes, he in the meditation start flying and flying, and his heart is open. And other man is just that KK was with 2-3 others, and he came and that night, and then tomorrow morning I was going with the airplane going to India, and that morning there I have my budget is all gone. I had no money, nothing. That host in Penang, he knew I have no money. I asked them, his pocket is empty, if you can help. This KK and others give a good donation. I could go to India and just make my journey, whatever it is. It's another stories. I have lots of things. Then I came back in the Penang again after 2 months. This KK, he was in the Penang, had the things to do. He was a rich guy and came at the court, some court or some massive other matter. And he saw me and we made a session again. He said he grew so much last 2 months, that 2 months since I saw him. And he could do a lot of things spiritually and helping even one of the many beings was coming to me, all kind of beings from top to bottom. They have their own heaven of the Buddhism, and that heaven has a king. King of the Buddhism was asking somebody help him, king there in that session, and ask us, because it was a judgment day. And I asked KK to help, and he recites some Heart Sutra to help him out. And after this session, I asked KK, what is your wish? I can grant you some wish. KK say, I want nirvana. I said, KK, nirvana is just, nobody is ready for that far. He said, no, I want nirvana. I say, you cannot handle this beyond your capacity. He said, no, I want nirvana. I say, I can give you enlightenment. He again repeat. I say, you have one cup and you're asking one ocean. What should I do? I drop you in the bottom of the ocean, or I tie you up and just put it as much as possible until you explode. It's going to be beyond the measure suffering bring it to you, not the joy. He said, no, I won't. He gone after a few days, 4-5 days. He came, he was mad. He came and said, I don't want anymore, and this and that. And I start to a little bit bad manner and everything. So I said, please don't do that. God is here and he's looking for excuse to put everybody in trouble. He could not understand. I said, please don't go like that. It's just, it can affect your spiritual matter because God is very good at it. He didn't get it. And female in him made him believe. Shahram say is I curse you or just going in the way you're getting some trouble. But I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. Only I don't want to get more in trouble with God. He cannot understand. In Iran, we have a saying, many saying about the God matter, even though they are a fanatic about the God. And somebody calling somebody in distance, in Persian they say, خدای ناکرده بلا ملایی سر نیاورده باشه. That means I hope God didn't do any disaster or problem for you. And I have another saying. When somebody have an accident and broken their legs or their arms or something, they say, thanks God, didn't become worse. Or it didn't make worse. Say, خدا رو شکر که بدتر نشد or بدتر نکرد. Because he capable of doing all kind of crime. Even in Western cultures, if somebody's son or child die, or their family die, or some accident happen, they come pat his back. Say, that was a God will. That was a God will. Reality, nobody really give a fully attention what they're saying it. They don't understand how much crime 24 hours a day is doing to us.